Attention viewer, you are watching the world's biggest monster truck diecast YouTube channel. This is Monster Jam OCD.
Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Monster Mostly review video. Today we are looking at the Case G assortment of the Hot Wheels Monster Truck series for 2020. And this case is a very important case because it has, of course, as everyone knows, the first ever Hot Wheels ride truck called Yale. We will talk a lot more about that, and we also have a separate video about the ride trucks in general, comparing them. But today, Yale will be reviewed on its own without a comparison. And then, of course, we have other truck in this case, including the new Invader from the Stealth Smasher series and the brand new casting Radical Racer, as well as a returning truck, but in a different format, which is the black and white Mega Rex number 3 of 6. And to complete the new trucks, One Bad Ghoul has been re-released this year, the same year, with a normal setup for the tires and rims. We're going to start here today with the One Bad Ghoul, since it is the most recent new update, but not really anything too special. This is number 3 of 10 of the Stunt Storm, and as you can see here, the back of the card has Radical Racer, One Bad Ghoul, Yale, Invader, and Mega Rex as the new 5 trucks, and then Hotweiler and All Fried Up are the returning trucks. And here are the stats here. I'm not going to read them off because I've already done this one before, so if you guys want to read those, go ahead and pause. But we're going to get right into this. Number 53 of 75, One Bad Ghoul, the second time this year getting released. And of course, with Hot Wheels, it's very easy to open the packaging. Here is the One Bad Ghoul, and we have the orange crush car, but here is the one we did receive earlier this year. I believe it might have even been Case A, but I've been so off the Hot Wheels grid, I'm not sure what case is which anymore. But here is the difference. You can see they did do a clear tired purple and clear rimmed One Bad Ghoul earlier this year. I believe it was in the actually I forget what series it's in, but it's something to do with colored tires, I believe. So this is One Bad Ghoul. The body is exactly the same, just a recycled body, but this is how it was originally released in 1/24 scale with the normal setup. And I totally love this truck's artwork. I love the setup on the normal wheels. I do like the other one as well, so no complaints about this being re-released, but I would have preferred it not to be this year because it's taking up a spot that could have been used otherwise by a Bigfoot or Snakebite or something else that people have been asking for and they have not answered to. But here is the One Bad Ghoul, and that is a quick little look at it because we already have looked at it before in case whatever it was. I think it was A. Pretty sure it was A with this one. So there it is, returning once again in its accurate format for 2020. And now we have the brand new black and white Mega Rex, and this is by far my least favorite black and white truck of the year. A total wasted spot, but as you can see, it is number 51 of 75, number 3 of 6 of the black and white series. Here's the back here, and as you can see, we're gonna unbox it right now. And here it is with the yellow crush car, like I mentioned, 51 of 75, and definitely my least favorite of the black and white series. It could have definitely been replaced by Sling and Ink this year. That's a very popular request of mine and others now that I've brought it up to the community. This is just a very ugly truck. I'm sorry, this is definitely one of those that is just not good looking, and that's just my opinion. My favorite truck of the black and white series, and one of my favorite trucks of 2020 is the black and white Ringmaster. However, I love this look, and this is a true black and white truck, but this one, especially because the decal quality is such a bad print, as you can see, it's very fuzzy because that's how Mega Rex always is. It just makes the entire truck look I just don't like it. I mean, it looks smoky to me, and I don't understand why Mega Rex would be done this way. So definitely a huge wasted spot of the black and white series. What a shame, because there's such potential for things like Sling and Ink. But as you can see, there it is with the basic setup, the white beadlocks, the black rim, black roll cage, white chassis, and the truck itself. So there is the black and white Mega Rex. And next up is the Invader for this series, which is the tank casting that they have at Hot Wheels. This one is very similar to a Demo Derby series truck. However, it doesn't have the painted tires, and it is not officially classified as such. The stats, there's nothing new about the stats because it's the same truck. So here we go. And here is Invader with the orange crush car, the little insert card, and then we have the truck itself. So as you can see, they are recycling the V8 Bomber side panel with the crossed off trucks that the tank has destroyed. You can see the Hot Wheels logo is covered by some red camo. There is a turquoise insert for the plastic part of the engine, the roof here with the blaster and the entrance hatches with Hot Wheels logo, some blue and teal colored decals with red as well, and then a red matte clear coat body. This side, same thing, reversed, and nothing in the back, and barely anything on the front. It kind of does wrap down, and then it has a I would say a light burgundy roll cage with a little bit of metal flake in it, and then it has dark maroon rims, black tires, and then a chrome chassis. So there is Invader. And now we have the new casting, which is actually a pretty cool truck, the Radical Racer. A lot of people like this one, and I agree it's not the worst of the bunch, and it actually fits the chassis pretty well for a Hot Wheels conversion. We have an Animal Attack Series number 6 of 10, and you can see there Radical Racer spelled like a rat, and I'll show you why in a second. And it's 45 of 75, and the stats are, the name is Radical Racer, obviously. The truck type is City, the strength is Long Range Cannon, the crash tech is Big Kaboom, and the motivation is to do a bang-up job. For some reason, that sounds like the stats to me. I think it is. It is. That's very weird. It is the same stats of the Invader. So it looks like we have an error here that the design team did not catch on the Radical Racer stats, unless they're the same truck, but they're not. So very interesting that they kept that stats, the stats for Radical Racer that came from Invader. I think they just forgot to change them out. So that's unfortunate. We won't know the real stats about this until we get another one. But here it is. Let's unbox it right now. So the Radical Racer, as you can see, it is a very interesting casting. It is a casting Hot Wheels uses a lot, I believe, for their main line. And as you can see, the motor here sticks off the side like a rat's whiskers. So you can see there's a lot of little, big exhaust pipes here that look like whiskers, a bunch of whiskers. And as you can see, the front here look like teeth. It looks also like Doomsday to me. And you can see it has a very nice color though. It has like a Super B green decal job here with 99, and we have Hot Wheels in black and yellow. And then we have a metal body with some plastic inserts, a green roll cage chrome chassis, and you can see there are green beadlocks here with black rims, and that is the Radical Racer. On to the centerpiece of the video everyone wants to hear about, everyone wants to see. I have seen, I think, over 27 of these in stores now. So it's very common around here in my area. This is the haul, y'all, for 2020, the first ever Hot Wheels ride truck, and we've been asking for years and years and years from Hot Wheels to make ride trucks. Thankfully, they did not have the contract when they had the Monster Jam vehicles under license, because we would have had something very similar to this, I'm sure, for things that they would produce for Monster Jam. So I'm grateful now that they're doing it, because we're out of the contract and we have a better contractor for making ride trucks, because Spin Master has made 5 new castings out of 6 trucks for their actual chase piece line of ride trucks. So not only was it a new casting setup for 5 of the trucks out of 6, but it's also a chase piece line, and they've already done 5 new castings for a chase piece alone. But anyway, that's Spin Master. We'll come back to that in a separate video, but this is the haul, y'all, number 4 of 5 of the Flame series, or Hot Wheels Flame series, number 49 of 75. And as you can see on the back here, here are the stats. The name is haul, y'all, the truck type is pickup, the strength is crowded favorite, the crash tech is standing boom only, and the motivation is to get the fans front and center. And here we go, the first ever Hot Wheels ride truck unboxing right now. And it's been a long time since I bought this truck, and I've wanted to open it for so long, and it's finally out. So here's the green crush car, but here is the haul, y'all, the first ever Hot Wheels ride truck. And I must say, you know, it's not a terrible truck. I like the decals, I like the basic simplicity of it. However, what I don't like is how you can tell it was a rush job. The reason I say that is because if you look at the actual engineering of it, the truck bed actually sticks above the back bumper. There is no stair insert here. Obviously, there's no way to get up on the truck. You have a single little step here, but there is no comparison when it comes to the actual casting. There should be stairs. The bar here seems a little bit oversized, and the seats as well compared to the driver's seat in there. These are far oversized seats. However, I'll give it to them that they did do nice casting work on the seats themselves. As you can see, there are seat belts across each seat. I do like the micro details like that make the truck, so that's pretty cool, and I'll give them that. I also like the detail on the actual roll bars, but you know, when you look at it and compare it to a Spin Master, which I will do, the seats are all one, you know, continuous piece, whereas Spin Master are individual. And I do give them credit though for the truck bed. Spin Master did not have the best truck bed insert part, the actual flat part where they stand, but this looks like a platform more than a ride truck. This should be inside of the truck bed, or at least this should be raised above that and then a stair insert piece put there. It looks just really strange, and you could tell, you know, it's a quick conversion job to get this out for release in 2020 after they knew Spin Master was going to make ride trucks. Obviously they had to step up to the plate and do it, but the overall clear coat and the color of the paint also is impressive. I've always given them credit for that, and this is another case where the glassy clear coat comes through. And you can see they even added headlights and a Hot Wheels grill printing here, the very, very rare sight to see. And then we have Hot Wheels Haul Y'all with the flames and the windshield here, a yellow roll cage chrome rims, black tires, chrome chassis, and this side, same thing with the Haul Y'all stuff. And once again, there's the ride truck feature of this truck. So a very interesting truck. You can tell exactly why they made it, to compete with Spin Master, and they went toe to toe. But honestly, I think that when we compare them in the next video about this, I think we'll see really the depth of the design process and the difference between a rest truck and a well thought out, planned out ride truck. But for what it is, from Hot Wheels especially, I think it does it serves its purpose at least, and I'm sure people are happy with it regardless of whether or not it's from Hot Wheels, whether or not it's you know, quickly made or a very detailed truck. It all depends on what you guys like to collect, and I'm not too upset about it. I think it's a pretty cool truck. So that will conclude the Case G assortment for Hot Wheels monster trucks in 2020. I will see you guys again soon. Please let me know what you guys think about the trucks in the comments below, and until next time, this is Runner Monster OCD signing out.